Hello guys, and welcome to a different video today. This is not a review, this is just me telling my experience with DayZ, a game I've been playing for a while now. It's a mod for the Arma 2 engine, uh, which is free. You can Google it at DayZ and it's the first one that comes up. So all in all, you have a great online game for 15 bucks. It's a zombie apocalypse survival simulator. And basically, the idea is survival. There's no story, no character development, no special mission. Just you spawn and you survive by eating, drinking, hunting, trying to make friends with other players, killing bandits, which are other online players that are basically bad and rob other players. Here we found a chopper crash, which is quite rare in the game. Generally they spawn good weapons. It's also a looting game, which and this is one of the best things for loot, although it seems to have been raided already. And because of the chopper makes a lot of noise, so we just check it quick and nothing interesting, and go back. This chopper, generally a chopper is really rare. There's only one per server, and me and a friend here were the ones that got this one. You have to repair choppers as well. Generally they spawn broken, so we had to find different parts, engine parts, fuel tank parts, even windows. It's weird. The game is in alpha mode, and if the windows are cracked, the helicopter still leaks fuel. So it's still a glitchy game, but it's still a lot of fun. And here you see me testing out the gun. I've never shot in a helicopter before, so this is my first thing actually shooting. And basically we just wanted to, because this was a low populated server, which we just tried to practice on. And here we see some other players, and we're just like, you know what, fuck it, we're gonna make other characters soon anyway on a different server, so we just wanted to shoot them. And as you can see, there goes one. As you can see left of the screen, it's Rollator was killed. Here's his body, and boss was killed as well. Yeah, kind of a dick move, but you know, that's how it goes in DayZ. You get killed, you kill people, you make friends, you do all types of shit. And it's a really fun game. I can't recommend it enough. I can't wait for the standalone version, which is being developed right now. Here's my new character. As you can see, I spawned during the night, and the screen turns black, white, and it's day again. And at this time I didn't know what it was. I was just like, is this how the day to night transition goes? And I was just walking around. I just spawned, like, mind you, 30 seconds ago, and I see this guy running, and I was like, no, I'm trying to make contact, make friends. And it's a French guy. Try to communicate with him.
Allô. Fais gaffe, j'ai une lampe torche, je peux t'éclater la gueule avec. Ah, tu fais attention avec une fille.
Yeah, I didn't understand the word he said.
Come on.
Right here he's screaming, follow me, bitch.
Follow me, biatch.
And I was like, you know, okay, I'll play along. And then on the right I see the fucking ship spawned, and I was like, what the fuck, this is not supposed to be here, you know? Because at this time I was already playing for like a week. You know, you're still a noob at that point, because it takes a really long time to actually learn the game, where everything is, where people can hide and all the stuff. And here's this bandit guy, who turns into a hero, and right now I knew, okay, these guys are hackers, which the game is plagued by. There's so many hackers. They're trying to stop it. It's not as bad as in the beginning of the mod, but yeah, there's still a decent amount of hackers. And then suddenly this popped up, and they're just like spawning shit everywhere, and this guy is walking backwards. He's spawning lots of other stuff right now, which of course this is illegal. Well, it's not illegal for me to check it out, so I decided to check out what they were spawning, and holy shit, that's a lot of guns. And these are like, you also find backpacks in the game, and these are the best backpacks. I think they hold up to 24 items. Which is also, could be a really cool survival horror game, because inventory management is crucial in this game, because you have so many statistics to keep track of, but a really limited amount of inventory, so Yeah, it's good. This is it's a game for the hardcore gamer, of course. Which yeah, most survival horror games are. Not all, but.
Hello.
And now the entire server just got teleported to where we are, and we're yeah doing the Open Gangnam Style dance or whatever the fuck it is. I have no idea, but it's quite funny. My friend was on the other side of the island because we like we said before, we just spawned and then this shit happens. And I just decided to check it out.
I'm not the one that spawned in the script.
And one of the hackers says press V, so I guess that's how you cancel it.
You know this ammo box is better.
But yeah, I was just still recording whatever the hell happens. So yeah, here I press V, which is vault mode. When you jump over fences and other barracks, they start shooting at other players. And right here was my cue to try to get as many weapons as I could, or the best ones I want. Just the best one I want. I wanted a fall. Or an AS-50. So I was just really doubting here, which one should I take? And I was actually taking my time while I shouldn't have. So I was like, you know what, fuck this AS-50, I'm gonna get a fall with a special scope on it. I didn't know what scope this was, but I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna take this one.
Why? Okay, come on, you know I'm hacking. Childish.
Checking out backpacks, I wanted to take a bigger backpack as well.
Mine hacker box is better.
Which sometimes the game doesn't let you take backpacks, I don't know, it's still really glitchy the game, but most people were dead now and they were just
really
trying to loot, while the hackers kept on shooting
really, buddy?
yeah, other players.
This is my power.
And I just decided to loot. I had one, what the hell? Well, whatever. I think he had God mode on. I still wanted to get a ghillie suit like that guy before, but I don't know where to get one, so I was just like scrolling. And I passed 2 already, but at that time I didn't see it because they were still shooting people.
Well, buddy, don't want to really see your hacking.
Because I think this box had everything in the game. Yeah, there's the ghillie suit, and I missed it. At the time I didn't see it. I was like, where the hell is it?
Open infected whole server style.
Camo clothing, which is just normal civilian clothing, but then with well, green colors. Finally found my ghillie suit, and I was like, okay, now it's time to get the fuck out of here. And right here I was like, you know what, I'm gonna hide here, put on my ghillie suit. Maybe they think I'm one of the hackers, so they don't shoot me when I run away. And my ghillie suit. And right here I noticed, damn, my scope is night vision goggles, which is generally, it's not useless. Well, yeah, normal scope is better. During the night it's fucking awesome though. And you can use it during the day as well. But it takes a few seconds to, yeah, turn from only green to actually being able to see everything in a little bit of green. But it's still, like little things you still can't see, so but it's still usable. And then you can also fire a fall from the hip, which does a lot of damage. So here I run away and decided to log out. Keeping, yeah, you can move your camera around you so you can see if no one's following you. Yeah, there was a guy really slow in car, but I was just like, you know what, whatever. This is a scene from a different character. My other ghillie suit died. And this is just a fresh character, no hackers to give me weapons. And I decided to check out the northeast airfield, which is a good spawn point for loot. For military loot, so guns, equipment, choppers, vehicles, whatever. And I hear gunshots. And I see the zombie going to a hangar, but I was not sure which hangar the gunshots were coming from and where all the zombies were going. So I decided to slowly and stealthy investigate where the shots were coming from and who they were coming from. I didn't want to. My intention was not to kill, but yeah, you shouldn't just run over there because you don't know who was. It might be a bandit, and if you see a bandit, there's a high possibility that they will shoot you. So when I encounter bandits, I generally don't ask questions. With survivors, I just the people that look like me. I will generally ask questions, ask if they are friendly or not. But with bandits, no, I don't. If I see them, if I see a bandit before he sees me, it's I shoot them. Most of the time, sometimes depending on their yeah, their behavior, of course, because you can still spot. Yeah, you can see behavioral trends in other players. Like if a bandit is laying in the bushes with a sniper, yeah, that's pretty good chance he's sniping other people for loot. While if he's in a group of survivors, he might still be friendly. And right here I figured out, okay, the shots are coming from the second hangar, and I get aggroed by a zombie. So I decided to hide in the bushes so that the zombie would eventually de-aggro. And so I could move in and see what was up. There's a tower over there, which generally people also tend to go in for the loot and to keep a good overview of the field. However, if you go in it, you're also an easy target for snipers, so generally you don't see a lot of people in there, but it's good to check always, of course, because, yeah. So the zombie de-aggroed and I start slowly moving back towards the hangar. While keeping an eye out for the tower, of course, and the other fields. And I knew they were in this hangar as well, but suddenly it got quiet and I was like, this is not good. And I see a guy running, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go for it, it's a bandit. And headshot. Still, I investigate and I see this guy in a ghillie suit, which I just shot on. And after seeing the footage back, it was probably a guy who got killed by the bandit and just glitched out. He didn't have anything on him, so I guess the bandit yeah, robbed him. Took his binoculars. See if he has anything interesting. Right, here's a field of dead zombies, which they were of course attracted by the gun noise that these two were making while fighting. And I wanted to get his ghillie suit, but apparently you can't get a ghillie suit if someone's already wearing it. Which I hope they change in the standalone. Try to hide his body, see what happens. But it didn't hide. I was like, you know what, fuck it. I made too much noise, too much attention, so I'm just gonna get the other bandit quick and yeah, get out of here, because yeah, other players can hear the gunshots as well, and I didn't. There were a lot of these two were making a lot of noise, and my two final gunshots didn't help either. So check his gear, and yeah, DMR is one of the best sniper rifles in the game, so it's just, yeah, no-brainer, take that. Some bandages, because if you get if a zombie hurts you or you get shot, you bleed and you need to bandage that. Compass to know the way. Revolver, in my opinion, is better, so I didn't take the night vision goggles, which here I made a stupid mistake, because I also wanted the rangefinder, which in hindsight is stupid, to take the binoculars as well. So the night vision goggles went back in the inventory. So now without knowing, I ran away without the night vision goggles, which sucked. But yeah, I didn't want to stay there too long, because you're out in the open, and yeah, people can snipe you, because generally people shoot without asking. So yeah, just shoot you on sight. So here I make my way up the hills, and wanted to run north across the map to the other airfield, which is actually a better airfield because it has more hangars, more spawn points, and 2 military barracks. So here I'm up north, and I see this bus being yeah, parked sideways up the hill, and I wanted to see if the bus was working or not. So while of course scoping and keeping an eye out, because yeah, that bus didn't spawn there. You have to, so the player put it there. That means if a player put it there, the player might still be there. I'm pretty sure this was a base though, because this is like the most northern part of the map, which yeah, is generally people don't come here because there's no reason to. There's really no reason to come here, except for travel, of course. But yeah, most of the players keep to the cities. That's where the busiest places are, and the airfields, of course. So I checked the bus, and I want to made a mistake here, switching guns, but I wanted to check if the bus had any gear in it. Which, yes, it's really finicky at times. Here, there, it's switched on gear. Which had a 7-wire fencing kit. In hindsight, I should have taken it, but I didn't really have any use for it. Well, still, it only takes up 2 slots, so. I spot some tents. Generally, tents are a storage unit, but yeah, they're not particularly well. I think you need to have tents in the end if you survive for a very long time, because you don't have enough inventory slots to keep everything. But yeah, tents can be looted by other players as well. And yeah, all these tents have nothing, which was quite useless. But yeah, you never know. Keep checking. That's DayZ. DayZ is a very slow-paced game. And the charm about DayZ is that it's really slow-paced, but it can turn quite hectic in a while. Here's me checking out the northwest barracks, and I heard this while scoping the area. I heard a car, and I see the car parked here. I got hit by a couple of zombies, so my lens is shaking. So I take some painkillers to make the shaking go away. I'm just waiting for these guys to come and see what they are. But I've been waiting for a while now, and they haven't shown up. And I'm pretty sure this is the car that I heard earlier. 'Cause you can hear cars from quite a distance away. And I assumed they were checking out the other barracks and just left the car here. And I was just like, maybe they are in the barracks, maybe they are in this building as well, and just haven't come out yet. And I was checking the windows, see what happened, and I was just like, you know what? I'm not gonna go in the barracks. I'm gonna take their car. While passing by the barracks, through the windows, I didn't see anything, and I wanted to circle around the barracks, see if anyone was in the area, so that they would come and see what's up. And yeah, this vehicle wasn't in top condition because it drives a bit sluggish. Generally, all the vehicles in DayZ drive sluggish. And here I attempted to block the entrance with my car, so I could have both best of both worlds, have a car and go in the barracks. But because of the noise, I attracted a lot of zombies. So I wanted to yeah, block the entrance for zombies as well. But as you can see, it didn't really work. Try one more time, and drove over a few zombies. And here I was just like, you know, I'm making too much noise. If these people hear me, I'm pretty sure they're gonna shoot me on sight. So I was just like, you know what, I got a car. I have a good weapon already, so I don't need the weapon. So a car is better for me. So I just decided to fuck off and take that car. It is an off-road car, but when you get off the road and actually drive off-road, it goes really slow. And this was my first time driving a pickup truck. And as you can see, yes, I hit that pine tree, so yeah. Still need to get my driver's license. I already had a good idea for a camp to set up, and that's where I wanted to park the car. So this was my original camp. To the east is a camp spot as well. Or a camp spot, it's a car spawn point. Because having a car is really useful. You can store items in it and of course travel a lot quicker. And it serves as, if you get in trouble, it serves as some cover as well. And this part I was with my friend again, Ferdy, and he got shot in the head by some bandits. And at this time I already shot a couple. I wasn't recording that, which sucked, was because it was an epic fight. And I knew there was, I think there were two left here, and I was just waiting them out. I also met, while running for cover, I met another guy who had a hero costume, who I briefly spoke to, and the only thing I said is, I'm friendly, and there's bandits over there, they shot my friend, and he went in to investigate. And I think they killed each other, but I'm not sure, so... I knew there was one guy still, because he came with a car. And at this time I'm just trying to flank them and see where they are. But because it's such a foresty area, I lost them because there were four, I think. And I killed one. I think the hero. I think I killed one or two. I'm not sure because it was just too hectic. I didn't pay attention to the chat log to see if they were killed or not, which was stupid. Stupid mistake. I'm just trying to scout the area, see if they take a shot at me, or if I can see where they are. And right now, yeah, my friend Ferdy is respawning to try to go back to his body and collect his loot. He just respawned anyway, so he didn't have that much of loot, but he did find a nice gun and some good supplies to last for a while. Here I see the truck, which I shot as well. I shot it a couple of times with the DMR. So I was just checking if the guy was still around. Maybe I think they aborted at this point. And my plan was, okay, you know what? I already have a car, but Jenny will play with a friend, so he might want a car as well. So 2 cars, better than 1 car. And trying to get my food up and my to make sure that there's not health draining or other stuff, or me in pain or shaking, so that I am prepared. And right now I'm just slowly making my way towards the car, because I in the end was more interested in the car than anything else. Yeah, this is basically how you play. I mean, I'm not saying this is the way to play, because I'm still new to the game. But yeah, being stealthy, finding cover, and slowly approaching and flanking other players in a gunfight is, yeah, a necessity. Otherwise you're just, yeah, you're dead. I have a pretty high-powered sniper rifle. However, yeah, with any gun, a headshot is a one-hit kill. So you always have to be careful and keep on the lookout. And at this point I already knew that, I think that the driver was boarding. Or I mean, I think he left the game because he didn't want me to kill him. And I knew I was pretty sure that this was empty, but yeah, I also killed 2, and I think Ferdy killed 1 as well. And they might already be yeah, going here. At this point I also think Simon might have been one of the bandits, but I was not sure because, yeah, the time is too long. And you can't see name tags, so you don't know who anyone is. Other servers you might see name tags. I mean, it depends on the server, of course. If the server can say if you have name tags above. Here, this is Ferdy's dead body. At this time I wasn't sure. I wanted to check who it was. That was my friend. Decided to check the... this is where I killed the other guy, but I don't see him. and I know this is where I shot the driver, but I also don't see him. So yeah, it's always hard to make to really know what's going on in DayZ sometimes, especially in hectic situations. And at this time I was just like, you know what? Not checking gear, trying to see if it works, because I shot it a lot. And as you can see in the top left corner, everything is yellow and orange, which is not a good sign. If it's red, it's broken and needs to be fixed, and if it's orange, it's almost dead. But yeah, as you can see, it's still running. So yeah, now we have 2 cars for the base. And at this time I was just like, you know what, I'll let Ferdy, my friend, go to the other, to his body and to the base, because he knew where it is. And yeah, set up base to have a good foundation for the rest of our adventure. And here's our base, 2 cars, Ferdy's back, and he found something special on his way back. He found an AS-50. As you can see, it's quite a big gun. I think it's the best sniper rifle in the game. The scope is a bit finicky, I think, but yeah, it's a 1 shot 1 kill. And yeah, this concludes my video for DayZ. I hope you like it. Maybe if you want more DayZ videos in the future, I'll definitely think about making some videos and just recording gameplay and talk while I play, instead of doing the voiceover after the video is done, which I'm doing now, if you didn't know already. And yeah, subscribe for more, like, and the other Resident Evil reviews are coming up soon. I might do some other games as well while I take a break from Resident Evil. Anyway, have a good day.